can you keep cool this summer and save on energy costs at the same time? Everyone's wondering this, but here to tell us and here with tips is Sonia Favaloro from the Center for Ecotechnology in Florence. Sonia, you got a lot of great tips. Let's jump right into them. The first one is to air seal and insulate your attic.
Absolutely. So one thing that CET offers is no-cost home energy assessments. And so if you call the number on the screen, you can get a home energy assessment, which means that someone will come in, look at your home, tell you what needs to be sealed up or insulated so that you're not losing energy and having much higher utility bills than you need to be having.
And this is a no-cost energy assessment.
Yep. And so some of the types of materials are right here, examples of insulation and air sealing that can be done. And the summer is a great time to do that sort of work and get your home, more efficient for the summer and for the winter.
It's amazing what people see too when they actually get it inspected. Is that newspaper is insulating your home. So these are really worth doing.
Yep.
Also, you recommend shading your windows with large shrubs or plants that can actually block the light.
Yeah, so there's lots of different ways that you can help keep your home cooler, and one of them is either having blinds or shades on the inside of your windows or even shrubs on the outside to just reduce the amount of really hot sunlight that's coming in during the day. But then at nighttime it's great to open up those windows, let in that cool air. And another great way to cool a room is to use a fan. And if you are using a fan, one good thing to keep in mind is that fans cool people, not rooms. So if you leave the room, be sure to turn it off because it's not doing any good.
Exactly. It's not like you're going to walk into a cooler room if you leave the fan going all day.
Right, exactly.
But with a window unit for air conditioning, that's different, and that's actually more efficient than central air.
Right, yep. So another way to increase the efficiency is to use a window unit and close the doors so you're only cooling the space that you're actually in as opposed to cooling the whole house.
Right, exactly. So you can walk into a nice frosty cold room when it's really hot outside, which is really nice. Another tip that you have, which I think is really interesting and didn't know, is to run your bath fan and your range hood to remove humidity.
Yep, absolutely. So when you're taking a hot shower or cooking some food, you're generating a lot of heat and humidity, and so getting that out of your house is a great way to keep it at that nice cool temperature.
Yes, great. So you can run those fans to do that.
Yep.
Then we already talked about this, but fans, use them to cool you at night if you like to have a nice breeze on your face, but turn it off when you leave the room.
Yep.
Turn off electrical appliances to reduce heat, so power strip.
Yep, a power strip is an easy, great way to do this because you can plug things into it and then when you flip the switch, everything goes off. So for things like a TV or computer, desktop computer that use up a lot of energy, they're also making the room hotter and you don't need that. So that's a great way to do it. Another just easy way to save energy is having efficient light bulbs. So we have some examples here. This is even an eco party bulb. It's blue, so there's all kinds of varieties, but that's a really easy way to save energy all times of year.
So you can find any kind of bulb, even a party bulb. There you go. So another tip you have is to keep your refrigerator and your freezer full to increase their efficiency.
Yep, so a lot of people don't know this one as well, but the more that's in them, the less they have to work. And another easy thing is just to try to not keep the door open for too long because you're letting out all that cold air.
Yes. Keep the door shut and pack it as much as you can. And you said if you don't have a lot to buy or you don't need a lot, you can always get a bag of ice for your freezer just to fill up space.
Yep, exactly.
It'll keep it nice,
an easy way to do it.
Cooler without having to work so hard.
Yep.
All right, so now we're going to play this little game right here, right? This little spinny game.
So Energy Star appliances are always a great way to go for any appliance you have because it means they're going to be the best, most efficient thing. So if you spin this little wheel here, we're going to get a good tip.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
okay,
there you go.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Let's see what our tip is. And stop here.
Okay. It says, water heating tips. Water heating is the second largest home energy use after heating. Reduce your tank settings to 120 degrees, so for showers or things like that. Use cold water when possible, and this goes for doing laundry as well. If you can wash stuff on cold, that's always going to save energy. And also, speaking of laundry, if you can dry it on a drying rack or outside on a clothesline, you're going to save a lot by doing that as well.
And it smells like fresh summer air, which we all love. Sonia, thanks for these tips.
We're
all going to be a whole lot cooler because of you.
Exactly.
Because you're so cool.
Oh, thank you. So
Thanks
are you.
Coming up on the show, we're